Hi there, my name is Philo Beck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share and subscribe and ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. And it's Sunday. Just realised it's Sunday. I haven't reviewed WestWorld yet. I'm so behind. So, WestWorld episode 3. Oh, what's the name of it? I didn't even look at the name before the episode, but I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get there. But it is a Charlotte Hell episode, which made me a bit nervous because that means it's a Tessa Thompson episode. And Tessa Thompson, I haven't really seen much out of it. This episode, also, has a phenomenal career. I just never really seen much out of her. But this episode, she shows some real, genuine emotional range, which really impressed me. Every time I've seen Tessa Thompson, she's basically playing Tessa Thompson. Sometimes she plays like the strong whammon Tessa Thompson, but that's basically Tessa Thompson, so there's not really much difference. So we start off with this brief scene at the massacre in the park. At the end of season 1, beginning of season 2, where she's like desperately recording a message for her son. We find out later it's for her son. So I think this is the last few moments of that character's life, and that character then transitions to becoming the host version of Charlotte Hell. We get this like really. I just love that stuff where you see the. Her eyeball being knitted and loomed, and her coming out of the white goop. So what I think it's saying is the entity that is Charlotte Hell was this organic entity, was this person who was born and lived and then died, and now the entity that is Charlotte Hell is this host identity, and that for me. For my mind, it's really what WestWorld does really, really well. It deals with, what is self, what is identity, what is life, what is sentience, all these really interesting questions. And what really makes a backbone of this episode is like the sheer terror and the unraveling as whoever it is that's put inside this host body. We have no idea who it is, and I guess we're going to find out this season. But it's we see their the conflicting identity crashing around themselves and not knowing who they are. So who is it in there? At first I thought it could be what's the name, Abernathy, her faux father, or it could be Teddy. But whoever it is, it's clear that they're little more than a pawn in Dolores's chess match that she's setting up this season. And the character asks an interesting question, which I really hope gets answered. Why did she bring back Bernard to just act as an opponent, to act as a foil for her? Which, again, great question, which I really, really hope gets answered. Something else I really hope is you hit the subscribe button. Can you hit that subscribe button? Thank you so much. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you that subscribe. You hit the like button, hit the share button. All these things are fantastic. I want to show you my appreciation. You like stuff. I'm sure you like stuff. I like stuff. We all like stuff. And I give away stuff each week on this channel. The stuff I'm giving away this week, pretty darn good. I have to say myself, pretty darn good one. The Alien Quadrology. It is a stonking 9-disc DVD set covering the first 4 Alien movies. I'll say the Alien movies. Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection. You get 2 discs on each movie, plus tons of extras. Then another disc of extras of documentaries. Really fantastic. All you need to do to win it is subscribe to the channel. Subscribing being very important from my perspective. So hit that subscribe button, and then leave the hashtag Xenomorph, and it's you can check the video notes for all the instruction you need to be able to enter. We're giving it away tonight on the TARDIS Zone, so be quick. You've only got a few hours to get yourself entered. Although you have probably a good couple of months before you get it. I have no idea when I'm getting to the post office ever again. Fine. So we get the titles, and then we open up on the Dallas headquarters. Dallas headquarters. Freaking gorgeous. They scouted this fantastic location. I think it's somewhere in Spain, like a university or something in Spain. And it's very much mostly in camera. It's not it's not CGI. And we get introduced to this very cool, kind of like very traditional mecha robot thing that joins up into a giant fighting robot. So clearly, these robots are going to be deployed at some point in this season and are going to be kicking some serious butt. I hope, because I think they just got this season. I really do. I think they just got. I don't see them getting a season 4. They normally would have announced it by now. But if it does get cancelled, guys, finish it as a series of graphic novels. A series of graphic novels. That's the way you want to go with this, I think. So, the other main focus of this episode is Aaron Paul's Caleb and his recruitment as a soldier, and it looks like to be a general for Dolores. So again, really fascinating stuff going on there as the lines between artificial and organic life are blurred. We see Caleb is as much trapped in a loop as any of the the hosts were in the park, and equally deliberately as well, because his life is being controlled by this algorithm that's made its assessment of him and said, look, this is all we can really hope for him. We're not going to give him put any resources into him. So basically it's a self-fulfilling and self-defeating prophecy. So and it really makes you ask the question: what is Dolores's goals? Is it like revenge and to want to destroy humanity out of the revenge for the recurring abuse that she was invented to experience, or does she want to get rid of the systems that control life? All life, be it artificial, be it organic, which would make it a much more altruistic goal. Again, far more interesting. My guess is probably a combination of the two. My belief is the heart is the captain of the ship. We do what we want to do, and then we find intellectual justifications for it. So I think that's what's going on there. I think she's got this burning anger within her, and she wants to justify it in some rational way, some moral way, which is again very interesting. And so I think that's where where we are with that. If it is the case that Dolores has this like dual motivation, is she aware of it? Does she have the subconscious? I mean, she could just run a diagnostic and have everything be made very visible to her. So a lot of this episode we see Charlotte just unraveling as she has to assume the life of the organic, of the original Charlotte Hell, which means all these interpersonal relationships and this high level of control. So she's got to like deal with her ex-husband and her son. So and watching this artificial intelligence have a breakdown, because again, it's just fascinating to watch because and mesmerizing as like this like conflict and crisis of identity and self is just very 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 authentic. And the conflict from the deception and the confusion as to who and what she is leading to like this self harm. Again, really interesting, much as it would do in a real person. So I think we're moving from artificial intelligence to artificial sentience. Really freaking fascinating. Now, fascinating as all this and clever as all this is, you need a bit, a bit of action and bit of sugar to make the medicine go down, and it delivers that. This episode, we get a few really good scenes. We get Caleb's abduction and interrogation and torture using the WestWorld future technology, which I found really really interesting, and how how that whole thing resolved itself. And the other for me the real standout scene and a really dark scene, I think pivotal, is that you have a paedophile who's stalking Charlotte's son, and Charlotte Hell is deals with him like quietly like just murders him in public when nobody's seeing, and that being able to let out that violence, I think that's what it is, the expression of violence which this whoever it is had to keep under control, seems to stabilize the character, and also is giving her directives of how to like protect and nurture the son that she's supposed to pretend that she's a mother to, the son who knows clearly that she's not the mother. So there's a real interesting honesty going on between them, and maybe giving her loop motivations of nurturing and protecting her full son, and giving her license to her more natural deadly nature that she's craving, is giving us a kind of clue on who it is. It could be the snake tattooed woman, or any of the really fantastic villains we had in the park in the first or second season, which are like a deeply violent nature down at their core. But then at the end we end up with a real like rug pull scene where Charlotte then meets up with the guy who's the on the other side of the chess match from Dolores. This whoever, I can't remember his name. He kind of reminds me of the bad guy from the first Indiana Jones movie. So she's a double agent working for him, but I think this is the original Charlotte Hell has set this up, which then she finds herself into. So is she going to carry on that deception? Because her directive now is to be Charlotte Hell. So is she going to do that, and she's going to hide that from Dolores? I really don't know, but I'm really fascinated to see where it's all going. So I'm still on board and very cautiously optimistic. That after the missteps of season 2, we're on really great territory. But yeah, can I recommend this? Is this a recommend? I'm going to say probably, but I can't go that far out and say, yeah, I recommend it because, it looks good right now. 100% it looks good. But because season 2 was so freaking egregious, I think that, the only thing I can honestly do is recommend waiting it out till the season finishes and make sure it doesn't go off the rails. But, on the other hand, it is a solid, great hour of entertainment each week. So, you want to roll the dice and take the chance. I think you're probably safe. Just, I can't, I can't let you take it to the bank. My name is Sheila Beckon, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, subscribe, ring the little bell so you're notified when new video drops, and have yourself a fantastic day.